Oh, Dr. Dixon, we are live, man. Are you ready to kick this thing off, brother?
Man, I am ready. I am excited.
Let's
brother.
do it.
KTTEEV, giving you what you need. Motivation, education unleashed. H-Town representing, we forever keep it rolling. Join the conversation with inspirational stories. Thought-provoking, feel that energy. Kendrick Thomas aiming to lift the community. True indeed, tune in, come and see. Giving you what you need. KTTEEV, let's go. KTTEEV.
What do KTTEEV? This is KT, and we are here for the inaugural. Can I say inaugural, Dr. Dixon?
Would that
be the right word? All right, man. We're gonna say
exceptional word, yes, sir.
Except the very first episode of Bruhz Talk Podcast, where we talk about life, leadership, and lifting up our communities. I am your host, KT. Everybody know who I am. We've been in this time. But now, I want to give my new co-host an opportunity to introduce himself.
Thank you so much, Brother Thomas. Yes, sir. I'm happy to be here. My name is Nkrumah Dixon, Dr. Nkrumah Dixon, and I am here excited and thoroughly immersed and ready to learn, study, and motivate and just really understand what these individuals we're going to bring on here, how they are going to help us, Omega, how are they going to help us, the community, grow, and how they're going to do that by telling their story. So I'm very excited to hear about their story, Brother Thomas, and I appreciate you having me here, and we are ready to go, sir.
It is a blessing to be able to get back in the game and be able to share this platform with people who have been doing the work. You know, I talk all the time, and I say the biggest piece about joining the frat was I was doing my backpack drive before we started, man. I maybe served like 100, 200 families. Just this year, we served thousands of families, man. So giving out those backpacks. And so that is what it's about, man. Amplifying the work and being able to do things on a bigger role, man. We already got we got right there. Look at, come on, man. Doc Jefferson say, what's up, team? There we go, Roo. All right, man. So as we get into tonight,
yes, sir,
I'm gonna bring up somebody. Our first guest, none other than Brother Joe Myers, man. Brother,
I'm excited about this. I'm excited about this, sir. Yes, sir.
Brother Joe is known for his dedication, the presence, and his unwavering commitment to uplifting. Brother gave us a lot of uplift too. I just want to say big shouts out to that. It was no other way than to have him on the first show. So without further ado, let's bring in Brother Joe Myers.
Let's go, brother.
Good evening. Good evening.
All right. Look, Brother Joe, how you doing today, Brother
I'm
Joe?
good. I'm good. And yourself?
Look, I want to say thank you for taking some time out to come on to the stage. To give us some of this good information that you got, but also giving us a chance to kind of dig deeper into your background, into your why of Omega as we get ready to share this stage, man. So let's get ready for this ride.
All right.
Hey, before we get started, I'd just like to say thanks for allowing me to be your first guest on the inaugural show of Brother's Talk. And, you know, I'm a person that really don't share things, but, you know, someone special to me said, hey, you know, you're always giving to people and don't want people to give to you. And so I said to myself, all right, I'm going to try to pull off these layers of protection.
Yes.
And go on and speak a little bit about myself and share something about me that I don't normally do. Like I said, my circle is so small, Bruhz, but I'm going to give you a little bit. Just to say a bit, but not a lot.
We appreciate that. They say if you are comfortable, you're not growing. Once you become uncomfortable is when you start to grow. So we appreciate you taking some time to be uncomfortable here and joining us today. So it's going to be good.
Yeah. So before we get started, though, I always like to just do a wellness check, man, DB, just to check in. And how have you been doing? And how is this year coming to a close for you?
I've been well. Great question. I've been well. You know, as they all know, it's the grandkids. Right now, I'm trying to not catch this flu from the other one. that I've been watching every day. But big things have happened. You know, the chapter saw something in me and allowed me to take this last line through, and it was a great honor and privilege to do that. And a great bunch of guys. You know, I said something to them, and you may know my motto. What's my motto, KT?
You will never be ready, but you can always be prepared.
There you go. Hey. So and that's it. I stuck to it. You know.
And we are talking about the Alpha Mu Mu chapter out here.
Yes. So we got a few people that came in. Let's show a little love real quick. Who we got? Hold up, wait a minute. I see that. Somebody say hi. There gotta be somebody pulling in. We got Brother Chase came in. What's up, Brother Chase?
Okay.
Hold on. We got a few more people that just pulling up on us here today. All right. Sir. So before we jump into the interview, I want to always highlight some of the good stuff that we have going on in the chapter. And so I was out of town and I could not make it, but I know we had some good brothers out there this past weekend, including you all. So I want to share. Let me share this screen real quick and see.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, if y'all could just give. So what was going on? What do we have this past weekend with Alpha Mu and New Delta?
Well, brother Thomas, I appreciate you bringing that. We were very fortunate. We do a monthly service in the Bryan College Station area, specifically College Station at First United Methodist, in which they have a food pantry, and we take the time, we help organize, we are the labor, we help do what we need to do. It's us and our undergraduate chapter, New Delta chapter at Texas A&M, and we work together in order to facilitate that and help those that are in need, specifically preparing these food. They have a food pantry, and so what you see right here are the brothers, the Houston Food Bank delivers it to the First United Church. We unload the truck, we separate it, we organize it, we help organize it, and then we provide it to the families that come there. So that's that picture that you see right there. In addition, we also provided gifts to families. One of our brothers, Chase Clemens, he works with an organization, and they take the time to really provide food, provide gifts, provide things for families during this holiday season. And so those were some of the things that we worked on. And we also recognize our Citizen of the Year. And so our chapter was very busy. This is a holiday season. This is the time with the giving back. This is the time to uplift. This is the time to do what we need to do in order to try and help those that are in need, but also to really have that presence, that Omega presence, what we all have aspired to do in order to join Omega, in order to help out the community. We are about service. That is what we do. That is a strong word that we take dear to our heart. And so we did that, Brother Thomas. And those are some of the things that the Alpha Mu Mu Project. And so you can see here as we are taking things and giving food, a backpack drive here in A-Leaf. They had that opportunity to give gifts also in A-Leaf. Brother Joe, I believe you were there also. Brother Thomas, you may have been there also. Yes. And so that is one of the school districts that we are working with, that we are constantly giving back with. And we wanted to make sure that we can do whatever we can that they needed us to do to help the families in the A-Leaf community. So I don't know if you want to chime in a little more. Brother Joe, were you there at the A-Leaf service, sir?
Yes, I was. It was a great event. Like I said, we gave out over 1,000 backpacks, gave out some toiletries and all kind of things for the families, needy families.
Yeah, most definitely. And then we also between that and then we had the turkey drive that was just a few weeks ago. So just a lot of work that we've been doing. We still keeping it going. We got December coming up, December 19th. We'll be back in A-Leaf. So a lot of work, man. And this is why you want to make sure you get with some good brothers that's going to push that work and going to keep you going. Here we go. We got Miss Reach in here. Wishing the Bruhz a great podcast.
Awesome. We appreciate that.
And what Chase said, holiday luncheon. We sponsor 2 families every year and we give away turkey. So big shouts out. Now, what we gonna do?
Let's get to know him. Let's get to know him a little bit.
We're gonna take a quick break real quick. And when we get back, we're gonna put the focus on Brother DP. So wait a minute. We'll be right back. Yeah, I just had to make that shameless plug right there. We had a few people get you some of those I am a product of my choices tea on KTTEEV.com. Make sure you go grab some of those because we are definitely a product of our choices versus our environment. But it's all about the way you think. All right, now, next up, Brother Miles.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's jump into this, man. So just jumping right into some of these questions here. Before the titles, the service, the letters, who was the man behind the work and what shaped you early on in life?
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Joe Myers. I was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I have 3 siblings, and currently I only have 1 sibling now. My brother, he tragically met his death several years ago, and I just lost my sister, oldest sister. So I'm the middle child.
Sorry.
5 months ago. So back to the question at hand. Like I said, I was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, to Joe Myers and Virginia Myers. They were great parents.
So you're a junior or you're a third?
I'm a junior, correct.
You're a junior? All right.
So
is there a third?
There's no third. No third.
No third.
No third.
All right. Okay. Keep going, brother.
So early on in life, it was about the way I saw my family, my mom and dad, how things were kind of a struggle. So I said to myself, hey, I need to make my way money. So as a young child in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where people didn't think Black people lived, it was all about the Laverne and Shirley thing. But hey, there is Black people everywhere, regardless of where you live. There's going to be a population of Black folk. So I did things like cut grass, sold the local paper called the Milwaukee Journal.
Yes, sir.
Shovel snow because we get a lot of snow up in Milwaukee. So those were the ways that I made money for myself because I didn't want money given to me because we were a struggling family at the time, and seeing the other kids out there not making a way, I figured if they see me, they'll make a way. So my neighbor, which became my best friend, his name is Henry. We did it together, competed against each other, trying to win bikes, trying to see who got the most money.
Yeah.
So we could provide for ourselves that we wouldn't have to take anything from our parents. Back in the 60s and 70s, it was tough.
Right. No, and Brother Joe, I appreciate you sharing that because when you talk 60s and 70s, that's pre-integration. That's integration happening. I know integration happened in the North, made its way down South a little later. Talk to us about that defining moment, Brother Joe. What was that defining moment in your upbringing that changed the way you saw yourself and you saw the world? What was that?
That defining moment was when my mom got remarried to my stepdad.
Okay.
And he worked at International Harvester. So he saw things weren't right in Milwaukee, that we needed to change. So he moved to Louisville, Kentucky. So we moved to Louisville, Kentucky back in 71.
Woo.
To a neighborhood, only Black family there, only Black family. So it was tough. So we went to school. It was very racist.
Wow.
The defining moment for me was I played basketball. So I was a basketball guy.
Okay.
So I tried out. Oh, they loved it. I was the only Black guy on the team. So as things went on, we had Rosa Parks moment as well. Trying to find a seat on the bus. It was hard.
Man.
So most of the time we walked home. 3 or 4 miles. We walked home.
Now, when you say we, it's you and your sibling.
Me and my sister. Yeah. So what really changed on the defining moment, getting back to that question that you asked me, was one morning we woke up and on the front of our house said, "Nigger Joe lives here, KKK burned in the grass, and KKK in our driveway."
Wow.
We were like, what is this? What's going on?
Wow.
Why are these people acting like that?
Right.
It was broken down, to us, why it was, and why people do things like that. Yeah. So we left from that neighborhood and moved to where our kind, as I say, Black, moved there, and life just
that's it.
You know,
that's it, man. Now understanding that background, you know, you think about that trauma, you think about the differences of especially what happened. How do we move from that? And it's always that one person, whether it be a teacher, whether it be like you say, mom got remarried. Who poured into you the most as you were growing up through those times, and what did they see in you that you hadn't even seen in yourself yet?
That's a great question. That's another great question. So it's broad because my whole family, aunts and uncles, they looked at me as being the rock of the family for the things that I was doing, you know, going out, working, trying to establish myself.
And you're the second oldest, third?
I'm the oldest.
Okay, yes, sir.
So those were some defining moments. But the real defining moment was my stepdad. He taught me a lot of things. I mean, I did basketball. He allowed me to do basketball and all that, you know, and play. But when it came down to being a man, he taught me electrical, plumbing, carpentry, all that. So I had to do all that things. I had friends come by. Hey, can Joe come out and play? Joe couldn't come out and play because Joe was working on the house, working on a car or something, defining myself, getting those skills. And that's what helps me today because I know how to do those things. I define myself.
Wow. No, I think you bring up an excellent point that, you know, we in Omega always talk about in terms of obviously lifting as we climb, but giving back to our youth, specifically our males that look like us in terms of what does that look like and what can we do? And your testimony right here is just, obviously it was very natural, but it shows the importance, right, of being present, of teaching and continuing to move on. And so we definitely appreciate you sharing there, Brother Joe, but more importantly, we appreciate your stepdad, right, for making you who you are right now, and you acknowledging him, man. So that is very powerful. Let's talk a little bit about Omega.
But can I go back to that?
Hold up before we go. I want to jump in here. Dr. Jevin saying, and this brother said he didn't have a lot to share. It's deep already. And Joe Bryan say it shows that we still have a lot to learn about each other.
Wow, that's real.
Okay, hey, get back into it, DP. Let us know.
So getting back, I'm a father. I have 4 kids, 4 great kids. Love
yes, sir.
And I have 5 grandkids. But really, I have 4. I have a granddaughter that passed away at an early age, Mackenzie, by my son.
Yeah.
So my life really started for me in 1981.
Wow.
When I was at college, I was at school. Just got out of practice, back to the room, to the dorm. My oldest sister, which rest her soul, she passed away, like I said, 5 months ago. She came to my dorm room, her and my oldest son's mom, she was still pregnant at the time, knocked on the door. Said, hey, mom just had a heart attack. Oh, no. So I went home, and this is the thing about it. My mom was only 39 years old.
They had a heart attack.
Young, had a heart attack. Almost didn't make it.
Wow.
But me as a man and what I was learning from my stepdad was,
yes, sir,
you got to be a man. So basketball was over for me.
Right.
You know, I took up 2 jobs so I could take care of my son. I only had him at the time. But then, like I said, I have three lovely kids, 4.
Yeah.
But I had 3 why, you know, my ex and I she's great, you know, Lisa. And they're all successful. You know, they all graduated from college.
2 boys, 2 girls, 1 boy.
I have 2 boys, 2 girls.
Oh, beautiful.
My oldest son is Joe Mitchell, and he's Chi Gamma Gamma 09.
Okay, he's a brother.
And
okay,
I'd be remiss if I didn't mention my son-in-law. My son-in-law, Mike Hall, great son-in-law. Hey, couldn't ask for a better son-in-law.
Okay.
He's Gamma Gamma 10.
Ooh, Gamma Gamma.
Yeah.
They know.
And my daughter, hey, she's a Delta. Theta Upsilon 08.
It's
only right. So what we'll do, we're going to take a quick break. And when we get back, I want to get into becoming the bruh, right? And so just talking about that purpose, that calling, and that decision. So what we'll do, let's take a quick break. And when we get back, let's jump into it. Welcome back to the Bruhz Talk Podcast. I am your host, KT. I got my co-host, Dr. Dixon. That's what's supposed to be you, man. You're supposed to come in. Is he there? Is he there? I think, Doc, you're on mute, man. Oh.
It shouldn't be on mute. I don't know what happened. It shouldn't be on mute. Fumble on the play, fumble on the play. I started singing Omega. So yeah. So you said Omega, so I'm excited about his journey and joining Omega, and I blacked out right there. So I'm
hey,
sorry.
Look, man, we couldn't even happy, man. Hey, we got our guest tonight, Brother Joe Myers. He's already dropped a lot of game on us, told us a lot of information with the background. And as Joe Bryan said, Brother Joe said, it's so much that we have to learn about each other, but that's why we're here for that brotherhood, to get that uplift, because you never know when you need to be able to give that testimony to somebody who's trying to push through that way. So that's what this is all about, just even getting to a deeper level with you tonight. But now, let's get into this Omega, man.
I am excited about this because, I mean, you are part of the Alpha Mu Mu chapter, brother, but talk to us about what called you into Omega, because I know your story is a little different. We're blessed to have you in the chapter, but talk to us what called you towards Omega, not just the organization, but the brotherhood. We're listening, Brother Joe.
Great. Again, another good question. What drew me was when I was in college, the Bruhz was there, and that was something that I wanted to do, but I wasn't ready for it at the time because of the situation that was going on with me. So it was just a dream deferred. All right. And so joining the military, like I said, had a family and all that. So my priorities at the time was my family, taking care of my family. That was my number one priority. And making my career, I had a career, a great career, 25 years, in the military, the Air Force, loved every minute of it. So my journey really started for me, like I said, back when I was in college. But then when I retired from the military, I was working for DOD. So normally I go to the gym every day or every other day. So this one particular day I went to the gym. So then there was a bruh in there, and I saw his lanyard, So I said, "Oh, hey, nice lanyard." So he said, "Hey, what you know about this?"
Right, as he's supposed to. Yeah. Keep going, Brother Joe. Yes,
so, sir. I told him a few things and whatnot. He's like, "Oh, okay. Well, come by my office and let's talk." Went by his office, talked a little bit, and so he said, "Well, you really want this, my chapter is doing something." So, okay. So then we talk, and he's my mentor today. His name is Brother Milton Otis Fowler.
Wow.
80 Alpha Omega. So then he said they had some events going on. So I went by, to get to know the Bruhz and things like that, which was good. They were doing a lot of things in the community. I mean, a lot of things in the community. And so one day he said, "Hey, I'll be your sponsor if you'd like me to be your sponsor." I said, "Yes, sir." So then we built a great friendship, awesome. And that's what it's all about, the friendship.
Essential.
And he told me, "Hey, if you start this, I'll be with you to the end. And after you're done, fine." So everybody's journey is different. Right. So went, the interest meetings, things of this nature, got voted on, paid my money and things. But it's that word that we hear every day in Omega.
What you got?
Discretion.
Mm.
Discretion.
Yeah. Now
the way I was raised and born is that if you tell someone you're going to do something, you're going to do it. And if you can't do it, you'll let them know you can't do it.
Yeah.
So I was online. Well, I don't know if that's the right word to call it today.
What year was it?
Oh, it was 2013.
It was MSP.
Yeah. MSP, okay, MSP, and things went on, and you know how your DP says, "Hey, don't do nothing or go anywhere to see anybody unless I know things of this nature." Well, it was one of those times where someone said to me, "Hey, I need to see you," and I said, "No." But by me conveying that to them, it turned into a snowball effect where I got a phone call at 1:00 in the morning and saying, "Didn't I tell you not to do such and such and such and such?" And I said, "Hey, I did not." "Yes, you did." I said, "Okay." And the thing that broke my heart and it stayed with me was he said these words, "Your journey ends tonight."
Ooh. Ooh.
Yes.
I don't even know which sound you supposed to put after you hear that. What you?
I don't know if that's a sound, but that's real. You got to bring this story up, man, because
So that's how that was, and so from there on, my journey was tough.
Yeah.
So then my sponsor said, "Hey, you know what? We're going to beef you up." So we had a member, he's in Omega chapter now. He was a 364th lifetime member. His name is Brother William Bill Reese, Bloody Rho Theta. He became my other sponsor.
Okay.
So we worked that. It didn't work. So then there's a lot of brothers in that chapter like, "Oh man, no, we're gonna do this." So we got another brother behind me, Mr. Daryl Thompson, 81, Epsilon Lambda. Didn't work because of that word discretion. So then when the next line came in 2015, some brothers in the chapter, they say, "Hey, we good. You good with me. You good with me. We good. We friends. I talk to them because I really talk to them, and I thought we were good like that." So I told him the situation that went down. He said, "Hey, it's just gonna go between you and I." "Hey, no problem. Good." That night we had an interest meeting again in front of the body. A bro asked me a question. Said, "Did you say such and such and such and such?" "I don't know what you're talking about." The bro that I confided in jumped up and said, "You're a lie. You just told me this yesterday."
Ooh.
What's that again? Omega. Discretion.
Journey to Omega.
Your friends who you think are your friends aren't your friends.
Oh man.
They are not your friends. So, but long story short, we moved to Virginia to try to get it going for me. Those three sponsors right there, because they knew of a chapter. Because they say, "Hey, Omega is large. You just got to get in when you can get in. Find that branch." Cool. So we did that. I didn't get over there in enough time, so I missed the first one. So then I got picked up for the line that was coming up, but I was leaving to come to Houston to relocate to help my daughter out because she just had my grandson.
Right.
But they didn't want me to join that chapter and then leave in 3 months. They said it wouldn't be right. But
we understand that.
But you know how Omega works. Somebody knows somebody somewhere.
Somewhere.
So Mr. Thompson, Brother Thompson, he made Kenneth Brogdon, which we know him as Big Sexy.
Okay. Oh, we dropping that name on here. Okay.
He connected me to him.
Okay.
Yeah, he connected me to him.
Okay.
So when I got to Houston, I went to his house. He kind of mad at me because I went over there with a 6-pack versus a 24-pack. He says that all the time. Man, he tell the bros, he came over to my house, he bought a 6-pack. Hey, I didn't know,
That sounds like sexy.
That's friendship. Right. So he told me that his chapter wasn't doing anything, but he could probably, get me connected with Rho Beta Beta. So I went to some things with Rho Beta Beta, got in good with those guys and everything like that. And I met a great bruh. He's in Omega chapter now, Hollywood.
Yeah.
He was my sponsor for Rho Beta Beta.
That's my dog.
Yeah, he was good. So then he passed away. So then things trying to get me another sponsor was kind of hard.
Right.
So then doing this community service called Feast.
Right.
Foreman,
right. Yeah.
Doing that.
Once a month. Feeding the homeless once a month.
Yeah, feeding the homeless
out there. Yeah.
So
good stuff.
With him, he was telling me about Alpha Mu Mu chapter. So then there were some other guys that was from Rho Beta Beta as well, which are two of my line brothers now, Chad Smith and Joe Fleming.
Right.
So then he said, hey man, this is a great chapter over here. We're small, we're growing, we're trying to build, So I said, okay, hey, let's check it out. So we, did a few things, community service, talk with you, Dr. Dixon and some other, members of Alpha Mu Mu, things like that. And so that was the way.
Yeah.
And
come on, man.
Did that. And
look,
no turning back. No regrets at all that I went from here to there.
No regrets.
But
where you supposed to be?
But it came around.
Where you
like I say, dreams can be deferred.
Hey,
but when the time is right,
perseverance.
It'll come. Perseverance.
Yeah.
Perseverance.
Look, hold up. We got some people came through on that one. Look, Brent, shout out to Brent.
Birthday boy.
Hey, happy belated birthday, man. Look, I know you've been turned up over there. Look, we got Brother Salsa. Hey, man. Let's go. You see, check me out, Salsa. All right, look, what we got? Then we got Kurt. Kurt, you're not thinking, Kurt. Hey. All right, big shouts out, man. That was a good one. So as you're going through that process, I know it was getting real. And maybe sometimes you was at the end of the rope, but like you say, perseverance is so important in our world. So actually, how did this process sharpen or challenge you as a man once you got the opportunity to go inside?
Let me think about that for a second. It made me not a better man, but a good man, because I know what I can do and what I've done for the chapter and the community. So it was a journey that I won't regret, but will I do it again? No.
Don't say that. Don't say it like that. Don't say it.
I'm being real. I'm being real. And it's like one of the defining moments also is like my son, 09. When I go see him in Atlanta, oh man, he takes me around the Bruhz and they charge me up, they challenge me. And I like that. So that's that brotherhood, that I embrace. And then if I'm out someplace, I'll hit my son-in-law up and say, I'm here. And he'll tell me, hey, he got some Gamma bros there.
Right.
And I'll link up with them. So that's what the friendship and the brotherhood is all about, where you can reach out.
Yes.
You know, and touch another bruh that knows another bruh that can help you out.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I think that's powerful, brother. And I think you so eloquently explained part of the beauty of our fraternity in terms of your experience. You are young in the fold, however, you are wise in age, and so therefore you really can embrace what Omega can bring. Let's talk about the work that Omega does also. You know, every brother serves differently. So what lane of service, of leadership have you committed yourself to? What do you feel is your sweet spot when it comes to? I have my opinion, but I'd love to hear what have you internalized and share with that? Yes, sir.
That's a broad question to me, I think, but my lane of work is not a lane really, because I'm about doing the work, regardless if it's community service, uplifting, wherever the chapter feels that they need me to be at and to do, I will serve in that role.
Nice.
You know? Nice. I mean, I don't agree with things that happen or are said, and they don't agree with things that I say.
Right. That is true. Yes. You keep going, brother.
But we come to a mutual agreement. You know, it's because everybody's not right and everybody can't be right. But you have to look at it in the eyes of, hey, we're growing, so change happens. So you have to adapt to change. If you don't have to adapt to change, you ain't gonna move. You're not gonna move. You're gonna stay stagnant. So I don't really have a lane, but but giving back to the community and seeing that I can feed someone, give someone some toys or things of this nature. Oh man, that's fine. Especially feeding the homeless people, to see that I can give them something that they've been waiting for a whole month. I mean, we do it, you know, the last day of the month.
Right.
But they're waiting there for us, and it's just that joy of seeing that we're feeding someone, you know, that can't help themselves.
Feast is powerful. Feast is powerful.
Most definitely.
It's 16 years going on too. 16 years of feast.
Wow. Man, big shouts out to that, man.
Yes, sir.
Hold up. We got somebody. Hey, B Flash. Oh, rude to the good bros. AMM made. You know what it is. All right. So now I know you just talked a little bit about like the feast and being out for the homeless. And so I don't know if you have anything else to add to that question, but I'm gonna put it out there anyway. Brother Joe, where do you feel Omega's work is needed the most right now? And how are you, if you are, contributing to that space?
Omega's work is where it is today in the community.
Yeah.
You know, we have our 12 mandated programs. And we work those programs in the community every day.
Speak on it.
All we have to do is just build on that. You know, and that's a lane that whatever lane fits you within those mandated programs, do it and be good at it. It's one of those things whereas you got to make it better than it was when you came in.
Hey. He got that one from me. That's good stuff, brother. I love hearing that. I love hearing that. But keep going. Keep doing. I didn't mean to slow you up.
You know,
keep going.
And it's like I was proud, like I said, you know, in the chapter that put me in a lane of manhood uplift. When I say that, it's in regards to the line that I had. You know, because I had to talk to them about manhood and stand on that. Don't abandon yourself for this if you can't stand on your manhood. And then at the same time, I had to uplift them to tell them and let them know, hey, dude, I'm here for you. I give you my word. If you trust in me, I will trust in you. And that's how I feel about it, man. And that's my lane. I give but I don't take back.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh man, you speaking real stuff. I'm going to stay in that vein a little bit because we want to hear where do you want to go, right? What if you had your wish? What would be your legacy? Where do you want Alpha Mu? Where do you want Omega? Where do you want you as Brother Joe Myers in Omega? What do you want that to be? What do you want your legacy to be? Tell us.
And before you answer that, real quick, Brother Joe, let's take a quick break, and then what we'll do, because we got some comments, we'll take a quick break, then come back, get a comment, and then I want you to jump back into that question for us. So
don't forget my question. That's a good one.
Right back. That was a good one.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the
All right, y'all. If y'all have not, shameless plug, make sure you get to KTTEEV.com. That was a preview of the book. I'm about to do a relaunch. A pencil is the least of my worries. Dr. Dixon, we got to talk about that, man. I wrote that book based on my time in College Station, man. So we definitely got to talk about that book.
We definitely have to talk about that. Yes, sir.
There you go, T. Lee, man. Say what? Salute Team Alpha. Yes, sir. So now, just taking that quick break and then jumping back into everything. Brother Joe, do we need to ask you that question again, or are you locked and loaded and ready to fire over there?
Ask me that question again.
That's no problem, brother. I don't mind doing that. We want to know your legacy. You talked to us about your journey getting into Omega. You talked about some of the things you've been recently doing. Now we're talking about big picture, big planning, right? In terms of the future. What if you had your wish? Or what are you aspiring to, right? What is going to be your legacy here in Omega? Talk to us about that, Brother Joe.
That's
That's a tough one, isn't it?
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
That's ready today.
That's a tough one.
We peeling back some layers. We getting in there.
You're trying to pull those layers back. But I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm a man of less words, not a lot of words.
Ooh.
I'm not a person that likes a lot of accolades. I'll do the work. I could care less about the accolades. So as far as the legacy thing about it, the legacy is for whoever, that fair-haired youth.
Yeah.
That fair-haired youth. Hey, behind me, what he see, he capture and make it better.
That's real.
That's the legacy that I see. I'm gonna continue to do the work, fit in where I fit in.
Yes, sir.
Because I've been around. I haven't been in a frat that long, but I've been around the world a long time.
We will take a little time to salute Air Force, correct, brother? And we appreciate your service. That's all right. And how many years in the Air Force?
25.
25 years in the Air Force. That's serious.
Well, it wasn't all. It was 23 in the Air Force, 2 years in the Army. So a total of 25 years combined.
Serving. Well, they don't let anybody just in the Air Force. Just know that.
No, they don't. No, they don't. But like I said, there's no legacy that I can leave. The legacy I leave behind really is that my grandkids will see that they had a great granddad.
Ooh, that's powerful.
Part of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, and he did things in the community.
Yes, sir. Yes,
and
sir.
They will aspire to be the Bruhz as well.
All right. That's good, brother. He landing the plane.
Look, man. All right. This is my last one for me. And we're gonna go to I think we're gonna do a little rapid fire with these people. But first, I want to talk about this because when I tell you brother poured into me. It's 8 of us. He poured into us, right? So if the Brotherhood gave you a room full of young Qs to mentor for 10 minutes, what is that message you would give them, Brother Miles?
The message I would give to them. Omega is not for everyone. Do you have your house in order? And if you so choose to go through this, don't start without saying to yourself, I'm never going to quit.
Now, these are already Bruhz, I believe the question was, bro.
No. Was it already Bruhz? You said, no, into a room of young
Qs. Yeah, young Qs. Yeah.
These are already Bruhz. Fresh off the sands. They still there.
I would tell them undergrad or grad.
Undergrad.
I would
for
tell
the first
them,
part, and then grad for the second.
Undergrad. Hey guys, it doesn't stop once you graduate. The work never stops. You got to keep working. Find yourself a home wherever you land your feet and continue to do the work. It's all about the work, man.
All about the work. Look, Joe Mitchell, he said he ready. That's when I asked him, was you locked and loaded? He said he always ready. Look, he say, and then he say, rude to the good bros, love you pops, live you creed. Come on, man. That's what's
that's real.
Live your
I'm
creed.
trying to live my creed.
All right. So what would you say to the grad bros?
The grad bros, take the young bros under your wings. You know, teach them, mentor them.
Right.
Tell them, hey, what the frat is like, you know, and what it's about. It's a business.
All right.
You know, it's political. You may not get the things that you want, but that's how it works.
All right.
Most definitely. All right, man. So what we'll do, we're gonna take one more quick break, and then I want to come back and I want to hit Brother Miles just with a few rapid fire questions. What we gonna do when we come back with these?
Think he's ready.
Man, look, you heard Brother Joe say he always ready, man. Let's go.
All right, we're gonna see.
Yeah, we're gonna see. Let's take this quick one, and then we'll be right back. In this segment, we're going to do this one here real quick. It's the rapid fire. I got to get one for us, but this is the segment.
Go hard, or go home, go home, go hard, or go home.
All right, Brother Joe, we got 10 questions. Don't
think about
the answer. Just shoot them at me. What's one word that best describes you as a bro?
Honorable.
Can I get one in?
Okay, go.
Are you going? No, go ahead, get another one. I got one.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm go ahead.
Okay, I was finna say, what leadership trait should every man master?
That's a good one.
He got him.
Hey, don't think about it. Pop it out.
No, hit me with it again.
What's one leadership trait every man should master?
By example.
By
example.
Can I get one, brother Thomas? Can I get one, brother?
Yes,
KT?
sir. Go get him. Yeah.
What does brotherhood mean to you now compared to what it meant when you first crossed?
Brotherhood is strong to me now than when I crossed, because I'm just saying the question back.
Yes.
We heard that. Couple years ago, I crossed, so I was out and about on vacation. I met this brother named Marvin Walker, Beta Mu 86. You know, I approached him with the charge and all that. He came back with the charge, and we talked. Exchanged things. He filled me up. He said to me, you ain't been in the frat that long, but you know some stuff. And he donned me with an Omega coin. And you don't get done with Omega coins like that for nothing.
Okay. Hit him with one, Brother Thomas. That's good stuff.
What's a book every bro should read?
Whew.
Apollo, Black Apollo.
That's deep right there. Oh. And man, we gonna. I don't even going to keep going, but I'm gonna ask you, what's one piece of advice you wish you would have learned sooner?
You talking about as the bruh or in life in general?
Both. Life. We talking about
yeah,
both.
There we go. We'll take both.
We talking about both.
Life. It comes with a lot of challenges. You have to be able to absorb those challenges and persevere. And as the Bruhz, I don't know. It's just friendship. It's just a friendship.
Friendship.
It's
essential to the soul.
Essential to the soul. Hey, well, I think that'll do it for us for tonight, man. I want to start landing this plane. So as we get ready to start landing that plane, Brother Miles, any final words from your end that you want to share with the Bruhz coming up or prospects or anybody of that nature as we close it out?
Well, first of all, I want to say once again, thanks to the chapter for allowing me to bring you guys in to the fold.
Yeah.
8 survivors of the chaotic miles.
He's not talking about me, for the record. Just carry on, keep going.
Okay.
You know, and I just lost my chain of thought, but I just want to, like I said, thank the chapter for allowing me that and to get you guys into the fold. That you guys have so anxiously wanted to see what it was about, to be on the other side. And it's a great experience, I hope, for you guys, and that I've, mentored you guys enough, and I will continue to mentor you guys.
It's good.
Give you guys advice, because that's what my mentor does to me. Like I said, Milton Otis Fowler, the 2nd district historian, he feeds me every other day or every week with something, and so that's what I'm trying to do to you guys. So that's kind of a legacy that I leave behind this line, and that they can get the line that comes behind them. That creed.
It's good.
Forever.
It's good stuff.
Forever etched.
Brother Joe, I just want to say, hey, man, we appreciate your time, man. It's always good to get to know a brother on a different level. You definitely bring a level of enthusiasm, seniority, wisdom. You ask the right questions that need to be asked sometimes. And you've grown to the point where the questions help us continue to grow. But more importantly, you model, hey, if you don't get the answer you like, it's okay. I'm just going to come back and ask another question, right? It's all good, man. So it goes for others, that's part of how we grow, right? And that's how it is. And that's how it continues to help manifest what we're trying to do in the community. So I just wanted to put that out there verbally and just say how much we appreciate what you are doing, what you're bringing to the chapter and to Omega, good brother.
Thanks, I appreciate it. But I got a plug, though. I didn't talk to my legal counsel before I got on this show, so I didn't say anything. I hope.
Oh no. Well, yeah, you all right?
Yeah, it's good. Hey. Okay. Bro, Dr. Dixon, anything you got as we close this thing out?
No, sir. I think you're doing a great thing. This KTTEEV. Always make sure you follow, subscribe, all the good work that you are doing, brother. We need to make sure that the world knows everything that you are doing. And we can't wait for the next guest on Bruhz Talk Podcast. We are coming for that, and we are so thankful. We have Brother Joe Myers as our first guest, inaugural guest. There can only be a first one. There can only be one. There can only be a first. There can only be a
Thanks,
first.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Trust me.
All right. Well, look, man, I just want to say again, too, thank y'all. A lot of wisdom on this thing tonight, and so I am glad that I am able to just be a student, to be able to listen, to be able to witness all the time of just being in your presence, Brother Miles, and just talking and listening to the way you think, hearing some of those stories and those backgrounds. Dr. Dixon, of course, look, I thought it was always going to be 7 more months, so I appreciate it. I appreciate that. And so just going through, man. So big shouts out. Look, that's what we were doing the rapid fire. Joe said he was thinking too hard. Hey, and Big Chase, man, good job, brothers, man. We appreciate you, man. Back at you. Thank you so much for the work you do, man. So everything is good. So I think that would do it for us.
We forgot. That is Omega Man of the Year right there, brother. I forgot to even mention that he is Omega Man of the Year. That is our fault. We should have introduced him with that, but we're going to close with that Omega Man of the Year.
Thanks. I appreciate it. It was a great honor.
Yeah, that's it. All right, y'all. This is KT for KTTEEV signing out. 100.
This is Darnell with Broadcast Houston.
This is Dr. Tamara Beckford.
Hey, this is Candace.
This is London Underwood.
This is Kirsten Bass with Inner City Greens, and you're watching.
Y'all are now tuned in to
KTTEEV.
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 KT